Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could make it here this morning here at Forex Smart Trade. Our mission is to make you financially independent by teaching you how to currency trade with our proprietary trading indicators. We believe we have a responsibility as people that when we learn something and become good at it, to pass it along. So that's what we do. We have a dozen different signals that we trade from. And the two that I'm going to focus on today are something called the 10-point trade and the thick orange line trade if we have time. With that, we need to listen to this guy before we get started. So let's do that.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the other great things about the program is our transparency. Our tools are very, very good, and we show that every day by doing live trades, where we've got an experienced trader come online. While you watch, they do their analysis and then make a recommended trade. When you're in the light program, you have kind of limited access to the live trades. However, when you become a member, we do a live trade in the morning, which is a little scalp. We do a live trade in the evening at 10 p.m. Eastern, which is a longer term trade. And then we also have an additional paid session at 8 p.m. So lots of opportunities to trade, to continue to get education and just refine your skills. I trade off of a little trade routine. I check to make sure everything is the green chart and the MetaTrader 4 is connected and live. It is good habit to turn your green chart on or turn it off and turn it on every day so that it doesn't stall out on you. Good practice every day is to review your trades of yesterday. Last night, specifically the ones that didn't go the way you planned. On last night's live trade that did close out, and if you followed it, we just we got it right up to where it turned around. So we did a good job of figuring out the number of pips to take on the last night's trade setup. We got stopped out. The move was correct. I went for one pip too many. My bad. I had thought about taking 10 instead of 11 pips, and I probably should have done that. Whenever I think I should take a little bit less, I should probably take a little bit less. Is the rule there. As we are technical traders, which means we are trading strictly based on the price action, we want to know news events that might impact the currency market so that we can trade around them. And we do that by checking out forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories. I'm just going to refresh this page real quick so we're at the most recent spot. It breaks news down into yellow, which is low impact. I typically ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I usually ignore those too. And red, which is high impact. Those are the ones I want to trade around. Right now, we do not have anything coming up this morning that we need to worry about. So we are going to go ahead and start trading. So with that, I am going to start with the light 6 major chart, which is one of the standard charts. And now, why did it do that? I don't like it when it's got so much data on it. And I thought I'd saved it. I like to see about 6 candles up here. So I am going to file, save. So this is the light 6 major chart. I call it the composite chart because it's showing us 6 different currency pairs. The first chart is all US-based pairs, and it is using a 1-hour candle. On a 1-hour candle, a move can be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. I'm starting, excuse me. I'm starting with the middle section of the chart, which we call the majors and minors. The red and green lines are the major indicators. The black and gray are the minor indicators. I am looking for situations where the lines are either above the blue line, which is the overbought line. When we are overbought, that becomes an opportunity to sell, or where these lines are below the red line, which is the oversold line, and that becomes a good opportunity to buy. And specifically, I am looking for these lines to be pointing when they're above the blue line, overbought. I want them pointing down, or if they're below the red line, I want them pointing up. Right now, I don't have that. We are overbought, and the lines are still going up. I don't know how much more of a move there is when we are overbought, and I don't want to. I want to take a trade that increases my ability to get it right. I want a high accuracy rate, and when we're overbought, I don't know how much more of an up move there is. It will start coming down. When, I don't know, but I kind of want to go with the percentages. So if I can catch a trade when the lines are down here and start going up, I could have made all of this move. So I want to catch it on either end going the other way. So I've got nothing here on the Australian dollar, US dollar, euro, US dollar. We are overbought. Majors are still going up. Minors have started to come down. I want all the lines in agreement. If I am going to break the rules, I care more about what the majors are doing than what the minors are doing. And usually this formation here on the majors, if you can see it, looks a little bit like a duck's head. Here's the bill and here's his head, and you can stick an eye in here where the black line is. This usually means there's more of an up push coming. This usually means there's more of an up push coming. So even though we're overbought, there is more up to be had here. Pound dollar, overbought, going up. Miners have started to turn. They're going sideways. US Canadian dollar. This was a nice signal had we got it. Nice and steep. See the steepness of the green line. All the lines are clustered together. That's also good. But now we are more than halfway through the signal. So I don't like to take trades when we're halfway through the signal. So we're going to pass. USD CHF, we are oversold. Everybody's going up. The majors aren't quite halfway. So technically they're going up, but I don't like it. Reason I don't like it. So theoretically, we have 3 points here. One, that we were oversold. 2, that everybody's pointing up. And 3, the green line is crossed over the red and the gray line is crossed over the black. So I've got a double cross. What I don't like here is this is more sideways than up. I've got more steep on the green line to less steep. I don't like when the green line on the majors goes from more steep to less steep. I prefer to go from less steep to more steep. So I'm going to pass on this and see if we come across something better. USD Jpy, overbought. Majors are coming down. Minors are kind of coming down. They're sideways, but I do have the double cross. The red line is crossed over, and the black line is crossed over. So I've got 3 points here. When I have 3 points here, I then go up to my TNTs, and there are 4 indicators here. And what's being measured here is different than what's being measured by the majors and minors. And I am looking for confirmation of the sell signal that I see here. So I'm going to count the lines that are consistent with the sell. The 2 orange lines are mixed. The thin orange is coming down, which means sell. The thick orange is going up, which means buy. I want 3 of the 4 of these lines telling me sell. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is going down, that means buy. So 3 of the 4 of these lines are telling me buy. So I'm going to pass. I want 3 of the 4 telling me sell. That's why we don't have any steepness yet in this line here. So it hasn't changed enough. This overbought hasn't changed enough to take the sell. So what we're going to do is now go to another 6 pair. So basically what I've done is I've cloned this 6 light and made a second pair with non-US based charts on it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to close this. And I'm going to close this. And let's just duplicate this. Sometimes when I'm streaming, they get a little too much usage on the CPU, and it slows it up. Yeah, see, we're at 100%. We are going to just close this and just open a new tab. So let's do that. So I'm going to just go to 6 major 2. So these are non-US based. Another 6 charts. Oversold. Minors going up. Majors going down. So I'm going to pass. Australian dollar yen overbought. Majors still going up, minors going down. So I want everybody going in the same direction. Euro Canadian dollar overbought. Everybody going down. We are just at the halfway mark. I do have 3 points here. I kind of like the steepness of the lines. The 3 points are 1, we're overbought. 2, everybody's pointing down. And 3, I've got the double cross. The red line's on top and the black line is on top. So when I look up at my TNTs, I've got 3 of the 4. The 2 orange lines are going down, telling me sell. Dotted blue is going up, telling me sell. So 3 out of 4 here. Ooh. I want the pressure to either be going down or the red line to be on top. And I've got sideways pressure versus down pressure. The green line is going down, but I want really both lines going down. So I don't have a point from the pressure here. So I'm going to pass. I do like this signal, and it's just touching the halfway mark. So I would consider taking this, but the pressure isn't quite right. Let's see if we have something else. The green line is going down, but I want both lines kind of going down, or the red line on top. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar oversold. Everybody's still going down. Pound yen, we've got the disagreement here. We're overbought. Majors going up, minors going down. Euro, Australian dollar oversold, majors still going down. So let us duplicate this and open up another chart. Look at another 6. So I'm just cruising, looking for my setup. So I'm going to go to. I've got another group of 6. So let's look at that other group of 6. Canadian dollar yen overbought going up, oversold going down. Pound New Zealand dollar oversold, still going down. New Zealand dollar yen mixed signal, majors going up, minors going down. New Zealand dollar USD, everybody's overbought, still going up. Euro, Swiss franc, we're approaching overbought. Let us try one more. Did it switch it? Yes. No, it didn't. Let's try. Refresh. There we go. Australian dollar Canadian overbought. Minors are going down. Majors aren't quite there yet. Swiss franc yen overbought. Everybody going sideways. Euro. Oops. Come on. Euro yen overbought. Disagreement. Majors going up, minors going down. Australian pound, Australian dollar, or more than halfway in the channel. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, nada, overbought. Minors have started to turn. The majors aren't there yet. And Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, we are more than halfway through the channel, so I'm going to pass. This is a nice signal here. The lines are nice and steep and clustered together. Had we caught a little earlier, this would have been a nice trade. All right, so we've gone through 24 charts using the 10-point signal and didn't find anything. I am now going to change signals because I've got a couple tools in my tool bag here to see if I can find another setup using a different signal. This signal is a scalp signal. Scalp is just like a little short move trade. This trade is called the thick orange line trade. It is good at the top of the hour when there is less than 5 minutes in the hour, and we're approaching that. There's 7 minutes now. And what it is I am looking for situations where this line is either at the top or the bottom. And when it's at the top, this number is 10. When it is at the bottom, it is 0. So I am looking for situations when the line's at the top, that's telling me, the orange line is telling me that it doesn't believe there's any more up in the movement. There's no more up in the movement. I want to sell. And likewise, if there's no more down in the movement, I want to buy. I'm looking for situations where this is 0 or 10 and or within 1 point of it. And when I see that, then I'm going to look for some confirmation. But let's first see if we can just find a 0 or 10. So no, no, not close enough. No, not close enough. No, not close enough. No, no. So let's go back to our initial chart. And this trade is, I wonder why it keeps diverting there. Because I saved it the other way, and I don't like this. I'll have to ask Andrew about that. All right, so 7 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. I'm looking for a 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either end. No. 0.4, that's within 1 of 0. So yes, I got the first part of the signal to confirm that there's no more down in the movement. I want to see where the major and minor lines are. And what I'm looking for is all 4 of these lines to be well below the red line. And specifically, I'm interested in the red line being well below the red line. Right now, they're still in the channel, and that's telling me there's more down in the movement. So even though this is a scaled number, this is telling me I believe the down movement is petered out. This is telling me there's more down in the movement. So I don't have agreement between the two. When I have agreement between the two, that's a little trade that's worth 5 pips. So I don't have it here. So 5 isn't close enough. 6 isn't close enough. Let us go to 6 major 2. Um, 3 isn't close enough. 6 isn't close enough. 4 isn't close enough. 2 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. 1.6 isn't close enough. I want it between 0 and 1. So it's not there yet. So let's go to 6 majors 3. And this one hasn't. Oh, there it is. It just updated. 9.7. That is within 1 of 10. And I hit the refresh because these lines are overbought, but the real line I care about is this red line. And I'd like the red line to be kind of up where the green line is. Oh, wait. Ooh, this is close. I'm going to come back to this. We've got 3 minutes here. Right now, this is borderline okay. This is borderline okay. 4 no, 2 no, 5 no, 7 no, 8.9 close, but no. So we have looked. Did we look at 4? Yeah, I think we looked at 4 originally. Come on. No, nothing. No zeros or 1. All right, so here we've got. We're going to go ahead and take a 5 pip sell on the Canadian yen. 5 pip sell on the Canadian yen. So I'm going to open up my my MetaTrader 4. I'm going to open up Canadian yen. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. Canadian yen is going to probably be in this third group here. Canadian dollar yen. I'm going to make it back to the 1 hour. And I don't need to worry about the trend or anything. This is just a quick little scalp. So I'm going to go to the second line, new order. My volume is going to be a function of what's in the account. This is a demo account. It's got 8,200 in it. So I'm going to go 0.82. Basically, I'm moving the decimal over 4 spots. And I am going to just click market sell. I'm not going to worry about the stop loss or the take profit. So market sell. Once the sell is in, I am going to right click on it, go to modify. This trade is worth 5 pips. 5 pips is 50 points. I put 50 in there, click modify. It does the math for me. And this trade is right about 90% of the time. So I'm going to use a 4-to-1 stop loss, which is 20 pips. And I like to make sure I get the full 5 pips. So I got in at 96.08. If I take 5 away from the 08, I'm going to go to 03. So I'm going to do 031. So I'm going to read this back to you. We did a sell on the Canadian dollar yen. Sell on the Canadian dollar yen. Take profit is 0.96, or excuse me, 96.031. 96.031. Stop loss is 96.252. 96.252. And as I said, on this trade, what's happening is, all right, when we get to at the top of the hour, and I'm going to go back here so you can see, at the top of the hour, oops, move it this way. At the top of the hour, when this is 9 and these lines are up here, it's almost like a rubber band. There's a lot of tension on it. And when the candle changes, it's like you let go of the rubber band and there's a little snap. So we're looking to get that little snap. Some traders on this trade like to wait till the hour actually changes, and they want to see this number change by 1. And if we bring it back live, it did change by 1. It went from 9.7 to 8.4. So all was good here, and this trade will close in just a few minutes, or within the next hour. It'll close in just a little bit. Okay, let's see if we have any questions. Good morning, Sam. What lot size should be used when you have a $2,500 account? On a $2,500 account, you should be using a lot size of 0.25. With a lot size of 0.25, you can have 2 open trades at a time. So you're going to just move that decimal place over 4 spots. So if you've got $2,500 and you move the decimal place over 4 spots, that's 0.25. Is an easy way to think about it. And this trade is going to close in just a second. Very close. It'll probably close when we hang up. All right, gang. We will do this again on Thursday morning. Thanks so much for being here. Our goal is to make you the best version of yourself, and we do that by helping you become successful traders. The tools work. They're very, very accurate as anything as I've seen. It's the only thing that you need to trade with. So again, thanks for being here, and we will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.